This is gonna be one of the coolest videos I'll ever get to make in my life. Recently, there has been something going on. I have been making all these Jakey Lee videos. I was on the waiting list for a long time for this. This is the USA Jakey Lee. I got it, did videos on it. They announced the Pro Mod, got one of those, did videos on that. And I'm like, all right, I think I'm done making Jakey Lee videos. And a friend of mine, Matt, who happens to own Jakey Lee's original Blueburst, the one that he got back in 1985 from Charvel that Grover Jackson made him, he has it, and he's like, hey, I'm coming into town, I'm bringing the Blueburst like I said I would. I'm like, the planets are aligning like nothing else. And as far as I know, the original Blueburst has never been documented. Like, there's not many pictures out there on it other than like Jake on stage or Jake holding it, but this is like the ultimate video for all of us Jakey Lee fans. You know, this is for you, for sure. And just when I think the video couldn't get any cooler, me and Adam are back there nerding out. Who do you think walks into Glazers? Grover Jackson. He hasn't seen this guitar in decades. So you get to see him coming in and checking out the guitar and stuff too. Truly a special video. Thank you so much to Matt. I took my USA guitar just to compare it. I was curious, like, how close did Charvel get to the original? Charvel, you guys knocked it out of the park. This is it. This is the video on the Jakey Lee Blueburst.
You know, just another day. Just another day at Glazer. What do we happen to have here today, Adam?
This guitar is the original Jakey Lee Blueburst, the one he actually used with Ozzy.
I mean, no big deal, right?
No big
look,
deal.
I mean, just the case oozes cool. Let's look at this thing.
Are you ready?
Everybody hold your breath. Look at that. The onslaught of Jakey Lee content that has just been finding me. How cool. Got the current USA one, but this is the real deal, one of one Ultimate Sin Blueburst.
Jake's actual guitar.
Yep, that's crazy. We were looking up footage of it just a minute ago. And we were talking, and I was saying, you know, this guitar's there's never been like a deep dive close-up of it. Nothing. It's just promo shots and live footage of Jake.
No, just the Ultimate Ozzy video and the, you know, pictures from back in the day. And there's a YouTube of George Lynch shredding on it for just a minute.
Yeah. And you're taking this thing totally apart and gonna make sure it's in good health, and we'll get to see the inside of it and everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change anything.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure everything's secure, stable.
It's had a rough life.
Yeah, this is the guitar. Well, when Bark at the Moon come out, that was the record that I heard. It was like, I have to play guitar, whatever that sound is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to my first concert in '86, which was the Ultimate Sin tour with Metallica opening up, who I'd never heard of.
It's just funny to hear Metallica opening for somebody, but...
And Jake played this guitar on Killer of Giants.
Yeah.
And it was, when I saw this guitar, it was just, I was in love.
We've been trying to figure out the sticker on the back, rewinding videos and stuff, but...
No, yeah, on the back, when Jake's got it twirled around, it's like CU maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, CU, CU, something like that. And even really cool stuff. We were, you know, nerding out about it because Jake talks about it in interviews that the guitar was originally green.
Yeah. And you can see here
in
the neck pocket.
And these bridges, we were just talking about the bridge. I wonder where Charvel is getting these from, because it's very similar to what's on the USA one. Well, they're both USAs, but
yeah, and you can't just find those and buy them, you know, new anywhere that I know of.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would let me know where if they know.
In the comments, let Adam know, because you have a Pro Mod that you have you're painting the headstock. You're kind of like.
Yeah, I actually got the headstock done last night. But man, I put the decal in the wrong place now that I'm looking.
Which again, they got that right on here.
I know.
We both wanted to be nerdy about the string tree placement. This one, because you can see where the original string tree was at on it. Mm-hmm. And then why would they have moved that?
Probably not enough down pressure. Sometimes the strings will buzz in the nut if it doesn't have the right down pressure on it. Mm-hmm. And sometimes also it's a different feel. You move the string tree this way, and the strings will have a little tighter feel. Mm-hmm. I know some people don't think that angles make a lot of difference, but they do. And
we have a video to prove that here soon.
Yeah. And see a little Jake action here, a little crack.
So this is what I thought was cool. Let me just give it up to the shadow there. Because one of the things Jake has said in an interview was that he tried to break the neck on this guitar on purpose on stage, and he never could.
No.
But turns out he did break the neck, just maybe not in half like what he was hoping, but you can see, I mean, he split the headstock on it. Would have been from
typically
him just, you know, faux whammy barring the neck in half.
Yeah, there's a couple little fracture cracks there. I mean,
maybe we can get Adam to play Killer of Giants or something for us, because we'll put him on the spot. I am currently not able to play mini Jake riffs. Mr. Grover Jackson.
So it's just a great example of the work we were doing in those years.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw this guitar?
Oh God. I don't know.
Pretty gnarly.
I was pretty close with him right around then with Sharon Osbourne.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the first gig that Jake played with Ozzy was the US Festival. I still have my pass that I went in with them.
Yeah.
There was right by Ontario Airport, there was a hotel called the Red Lion Inn, and that's where everybody that played the US Festival stayed. And I met them there, and we went into the US Festival together. And that was a great gig for Jake.
Man. And that would have been, that predates this
It
guitar,
predates this
because
guitar,
it would have been his 70s
Yeah.
Strat that he was playing at the time.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's cool. Right away you pointed out the string tree.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's well worn, which it should be. It's been used. It was a tool.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's pretty much all original, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I was curious if it had ever been refretted. And so this is the original nut that you guys would have put on here.
Yeah.
Why were you guys using that material? What was it called, Adam?
it's phenolic.
It's phenolic, I think. Paper phenolic, I think.
Yeah. So what would have brought that decision on?
It's just hard material, super hard material. So
Is it like self lubricating too? Like
No, I don't think it was any kind of self lubricating stuff, but it would have. It's a variation of G10, I think.
And where did you get these bridges at?
Well, Gary Kaler owned a company prior to the Kaler Bridge called the Brass Factory, and it would have come from the Brass Factory.
Okay, so remember, because I mentioned Kaler earlier. There was some connection with Kaler and that bridge. So
Yes.
So that's what it was. I couldn't totally
Well, the
remember.
guy that made it who is still alive, Bill Gorian, had a company in Fullerton on Fender Street, and Gary just bought. Bill retired, and Gary bought the company. So yeah, that all came from Bill Gorion and Gary Kaler. It's Duncan. Yep. Yeah. That's a little surprising, but
PG&J.
I don't even know what that means.
I mean, what a guitar.
I will say this, if you'd have told 14-year-old Adam that one day he'd be standing here with Grover Jackson holding Jakey Lee's
I mean,
Blueburst, and then, much less being a friend of Grover Jackson, it's like,
that's as cool
I've
as it
made it.
gets. That is as cool as it gets.
yeah, this is, man, it's amazing. And these guitars, you can't deny that they were built, I mean, with some great wood and the workmanship. I mean, look how long this thing's lasted, and it still plays and sounds great. Neck as straight as an arrow.
It plays like a new guitar. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Good job, Grover.
Well, thank you.
Knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Almost like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
I'm not worthy of any more than that.
Than
This
that.
guitar.
There you go. You got to hear it. You can't be mad at us. We all played it, but we don't have like proper amps to play the
No,
guitar
that's a
through.
Fishman loud box,
Yeah.
and I cannot pull tone out of that thing.
But hey, we all got to hear it firsthand.